All right, let's do this. If you hear the clicking of my lens, I'm sorry. Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Chanel. What's up? We love screening movies and I love doing it with a little bit of like a filmmakery lean on things. So we're so happy to have you here today. I want to say thank you guys so much for your concern. I am feeling so much better. I am totally in the clear. I am on the other side of COVID-19. Wrote in my other video, but I will say it here. Get tested, stay in if you have symptoms, get the vaccine. It was fast for me with a vaccine, and I just really care about you and I want to see you survive and live a happy, thriving, beautiful life. So in terms of our Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks thing, I watched everything like kind of wildly out of order, but it looks like 1989 we have When Harry Met Sally, which is Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal. Saw that on the channel, or maybe here, I can't remember. Okay, then 1990, we do Joe versus the Volcano, Meg Ryan, Hanks, right? Sleepless in Seattle, 93, today's movie, Ryan and Hanks. And then to round it all off, we had You've Got Mail, Meg Ryan, Hanks. Watch those here, I will put them in the cards, and you can totally check them out. But I'm excited because this is the middle one. This is Sleepless in Seattle from 1993, 3 years after they're coupled up in Joe versus the Volcano, which is super cool. And a couple years after we got Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally, which I think she is super dreamy. Okay, this intro feels absolutely all over the place because I'm jumbling up the titles in my head, but just to summarize it up, I love Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks together. I love them as a movie couple. I have missed them so. I love some Nora Ephron dialogue, and I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna absolutely love this. I love a rom-com, and so I'm really excited to just put a pin in this one. Okay, and before we continue on with today's watch, I'm super excited, as always, to let you know that today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Woo! Skillshare is an online learning platform specifically for creative-minded people, for people who want to reignite a passion, start a new passion, curious-minded folks like you and like me, people who want to know a little bit about everything. Skillshare has classes across the board and a wide range of topics that are always so much fun to explore. Like, okay, I have my go-tos like creative writing and productivity and film and video, but there is so much more. If you wanted to explore animation, there's a class for you on Skillshare. If you wanted to explore, I don't know, fine art, graphic design, music, photography. I just saw that there is a class in how to draw. Did you ever like just want to be able to just freehand anything? Yeah, it's like a weird thing. I don't even think it's that weird. I think people always want to draw. I think people want to draw and people want to learn how to play the piano. This is my like theory on humanity. But anyway, the class I took this month is Comedy Filmmaking, Make Your Videos 100% Funnier with teacher Amber S. She's so fun, really easy to watch, really easy to listen to. And let me tell you, you know, you might think, Chanel, you know everything there is to know about comedy. And I would be like, oh my God, stop, no way. And it's true, this class has given me just a couple of more little gems to put in the tool belt when it comes to making comedy. I have experience in improv comedy and sketch comedy, but Amber really helps to break down how to approach writing each, which is really cool. She gave me the most awesome little nugget.
And we unveil what's insane about the everyday, and again, what's everyday about the insane.
What's insane about the everyday, and what's everyday about the insane. How cool is that? That is such a mind-expanding way to approach writing comedy. So I can't recommend this class enough. I definitely know you're gonna love Skillshare. Skillshare knows you're gonna love Skillshare. That is why they are giving my followers, the first 1,000 of you to hit that link in my description box below, are gonna get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare Premium for the rest of the summer, okay? So this is not a deal that is gonna be going on for much longer. So you're gonna wanna definitely hit that link, get your free month. You can take so many classes in a month. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, which means there are never any ads. There's absolutely nothing you have to skip ever. Seriously, ever. They are always adding new premium content for you to enjoy. And I am not kidding, because every time I log on, there is always something new popping up in my recommended for me to take. And I know you're gonna love it. So definitely hit that link. And without further ado, let's get right into today's watch. Chicago.
Mommy got sick. And it happened just like that.
No.
There's nothing anybody could do.
Starting on a real sad note, fam. Wow, 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 wow. New York is my question.
Do you know how to make juice?
That's his wife, right? Rita Wilson?
Chicago Cancer Family Network. Parents without partners, partners without parents. Work hard. Work will save you. Work is the only thing that will see you through this.
No, real change. A new city.
Heavy. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. It said Chicago in the opening. And then I saw a cityscape and I said New York. I'm so stupid. This is Chicago.
I was thinking about Seattle.
What? The title.
In a few months, you'll start seeing women.
I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. It's Chicago. Chicago.
Right, that's...
I knew I didn't see the towers and I was like, New York without the towers? That's weird.
But this, a kiss is still a kiss. A sigh.
Is this not the quintessential rom-com sound? This song?
The fundamental things.
Fundamental things! Like this sounds like When Harry Met Sally.
And when
Rosie
two
O'Donnell? What?
No matter what the future.
Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner directed When Harry Met Sally. Right?
Tall one with red hair is your cousin Irene.
You recognize her by the disappointed look on her face?
She's married to... Am I what they had in mind?
Oh, Walter, they're gonna love you.
It's a going home for the holidays movie right now.
Walter and I are engaged.
Worth mentioning, the best coming home for the holidays movie that I can think of is The Family Stone. I'm obsessed with that movie.
Strawberries. I'm afraid I am allergic to strawberries.
This is a very funny character choice because I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this isn't the guy she ends up with. So they're really painting him to be not very fun.
Pride of the Yankees.
Pride of the Yankees.
Pride of the Yankees.
Yeah.
Like, how do we know he's not the one? He's allergic to everything. He's no fun. And his name's Walter, you know? Even though I'd argue it's not his fault.
He seemed to be with him Christmas morning. How did it happen? Well, silly, really. I mean, I'd seen him at the office. Obviously, I'd seen him as the associate publisher. And then one day, we both ordered sandwiches from the same place, and he got my lettuce and tomato on whole wheat, which of course he was allergic to, and I got his lettuce and tomato on white.
Destiny is something we've invented because we can't stand the fact that everything that happens is accidental.
Then how do you explain?
Oh, well, that was a long take, A. B, we have our thesis statement for the movie. She doesn't believe in destiny.
Walter. It's quite a formal name, isn't it?
They call out his name. What did I say? His name's Walter.
Sack, I believe you call it.
Mom, of course it took several years before everything worked like clockwork in that department.
So don't be worried if it takes a while.
Well, we already...
Fine. Fiddle-dee-dee.
I don't like that. I hate that.
It's a sign. You don't believe in signs.
Yes, this is... Oh. So funny.
Hello, this is Jonah.
No last names, Jonah. You sound younger than our usual callers. How old are you? 8. How come you're up so late?
Okay, but if I get yelled at, I'm never going to listen to your show again.
Okay, fair enough.
If I get yelled at, I'm never listening to your show again.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to help. I want you to know that your son called, and he asked me for some advice on how you might find a new wife.
Tinder.
Doctor?
Bumble.
Marsha?
Maggie.
I really like this shot.
She really did it.
Father, son, phone.
What is she talking about?
This is when other people get to call in and dump on what you said.
Oh. Well, I'm going to get out of bed every morning. Breathe in and out all day long. I had it great and perfect for a while.
Wow, that was some really good, effective writing. I felt that.
I was just taking her hand to help her out of a car.
Magic.
Magic.
I'm Dr. Marcia Fieldstone in Chicago, and to all my listeners, a magical and Merry Christmas.
So Sleepless in Seattle is like his like code name. It's a screen name. Is it a rom-com if this song is not playing? This song and What a Wonderful World.
Listen to this. Phone service in the greater Chicago area was
Rosie.
2 hours.
It's like what happens when I watch those phone company ads. I don't have to see the whole thing, just the part where the daughter gives the mother the refrigerator with a big red bow on it.
Yes, the Polaroid.
Raise your hand if you cried at commercials.
Grandfather's birthday party.
They're making the album.
Oh, with all the glue. That kills me.
Dead. Love.
It's easier to be killed by a terrorist than it is to get married over the age of 40.
That is not true. That statistic is not true.
That's right. It's not true. But it feels true.
Statistic is not true.
Calm down, you brought it up.
That is not true, but it feels true.
Did you even read that book?
Did anybody?
I love Rosie O'Donnell as an actress because I like that she uses her real voice. Anyone who can do that, I think, is amazing. It's like they've cornered the market on being themselves. Oh, yo, fish tank in the bedroom. Classic 90s. I had one of those.
Have your beer?
Sure, go ahead.
Is that his wife?
What did I used to say?
Yeah, yep, I knew it. She's gone.
How are you?
So glad you're here. I heard you on the radio. I told everyone about it.
Oh, we already knew.
Well, how did
Grace.
Dead. So good.
Claire, is there a problem?
I was just tossing and turning last night. You know what that's like, Sam, because I realized I'm never going to
Because you're
fit my platters
sleepless,
in that
Sam.
refrigerator we ordered.
Sleepless in Seattle, care of Dr. Marcia Fieldstone.
If you're having trouble sleeping, you might want to try.
You're gonna make fun of me, but this movie reminds me of that Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, Billboard Dad, when they try to get their dad a girlfriend on a billboard, and then he gets like all this fan mail overnight.
What possessed you to give them our address?
They called and asked for it.
Oh God,
Dear
Jonah.
Sleepless in Seattle, you're the most attractive man I ever laid ears on.
Wait. They called? Because this is not how it's done. I'd much rather just...
Little did they know. 30 years later, this is exactly how it's done. More so online, I guess, is what I mean.
If you get a new wife, I'll guess you have sex with her, huh?
I certainly hope so.
Excuse
Scratch up your
me.
back?
What?
Kid is so good, so natural.
Under the groom, under the sunny.
Walter's side of the bed is just meds, water.
Sam, tell me what was so special about your wife.
Well, how long is your program? Oh, only to know home I'd ever known if I was just taking her hand to help her out of a car.
I mean, we know Meg Ryan's good, but I mean, that was no cuts. Long take. She has to drum up that emotion, peel that apple, listen, drum up that emotion, break down where she breaks down, and that all has to happen in one take. Come on, people.
Things are a little different now. First, you have to be friends. You have to like.
I know I recognize this guy. This is Carl Reiner, right? I called him Carl Reiner. Rob Reiner. Dead. Chanel.
Say, come, let's look at swatches.
Yeah, you know, color schemes.
She's not going to see right through that?
No, you don't do it like I do it. You do it in your own suave way. Think Cary Grant. Watch kind of movie.
Wow.
But who knows what he didn't realize?
Oh, but he did that with Diane Cannon? Oh, yeah,
I'm
sure.
looking at my swatches.
Hello, Diane. Take a look at these swatches.
Hi, Dad. This is Jessica.
Gabby Hoffman.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
I recognize Gabby Hoffman from, is it Uncle Buck, maybe? I think it's Uncle Buck. I love how I act like my channel's cumulative. Like, I act like everyone's seen everything I've ever done. And I'm like, remember, friends?
Oh, great. Hi.
Come look at my paint swatches.
I was wondering if you would like to have a drink with me. Dinner? Dinner would be even better.
No.
Your destiny can be your doom. Look at me and Rick.
I want to meet.
She keeps making Rick references, and I wonder if we're ever gonna see Rick.
Sunset, Valentine's Day.
I'll be in New York with Walter. I can squeeze it in.
What do we think they're watching, guys? Some classic rom-com.
We've already missed the spring.
They're quoting it.
Men never get this movie.
I know.
I wrote it down because I don't know what movie they're watching.
She could peel an apple in one long, curly strip.
You know who else can peel an apple in one long strand? In one take? Meg Ryan.
I love you, Jonah.
I love you, Dad.
This one's sad, my friends. This one's sad.
This is Jonah Baldwin. We're not in right now, but you can leave.
Baldwin.
She got him. I love this like rudimentary like computer system. 93. Wow, yeah, computers in the workplace in 93. Now, I do wonder, is this possible at the time? Can you search people? Grand larceny.
My name is Annie. Annie Reed.
Now I'm late. Bye.
Dad, read this. Read this.
It's gotta be a real good letter if that got the kid.
Where is Seattle? Right. Where's Baltimore? Ah, it's right there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 26 states between here and there. Now that's a sign. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Ooh, someone else who doesn't believe in signs.
Go to New York City for Valentine's Day.
What?
Annie Reed from Baltimore wants to meet us at the top of the Empire State Building on Valentine's Day.
Ah, is that how they're finally gonna meet?
All right?
Oh, yeah. Do you have kids?
No.
You want mine? An absolute straight up, please. Sir.
Oh, wow. Okay. What? Oh, the private investigator. Background check, right? Oh my gosh, that zoom in really got me. I was like, what's going on?
Hey, Jonah, bring some of that stuff around, all right? Well, hey, don't you want to thank Victoria for this delicious dinner?
Thanks for dinner. I never saw anybody cook potatoes that way.
I'm glad you liked it. Good night, Jonah.
Performance of the century. Oh my goodness, this kid is on his shit. He's like ready to RSVP to New York.
It's Becky. She's having trouble with Rick again. I'll go downstairs, Becky.
Classic Becky and Rick, man.
Now he's kissing her on the lips. She's a hoe. My dad's been captured by a hoe. What am I going to do?
My dad's been captured by a hoe?
Jonah.
Miss Scarlett in the broom closet with the radio.
We seem to have lost our
Walter.
Clue. We watched that on the channel.
Becky heard this guy on the radio. She was sure it was Rick. She was completely hysterical. And then it turned out the guy lived in Duluth.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, Walter.
Becky's crazy.
Do you feel that any lie is a betrayal?
I said flying.
Oh.
She is so comedic. I mean, she's obviously, Meg Ryan is good at everything, but she's very funny. Does she know that's him? She must. She must assume.
Did you talk to him?
Couldn't do it. How did I get here?
You told a lie and got on a plane.
Simple.
Is this crazy?
No. That's the weirdest part about it.
It's kind of crazy. God, I miss a landline. Oh, the cord. That click. You pick up and there's a dial tone. The sensory experience of... Do you know what I'm saying? No, don't hug Victoria.
Where's Greg?
Oh, that's not Victoria. That's Rita Wilson. That's fine.
Hello.
I feel like I'm watching Joe.
So you know that dream when you're walking down the street naked and everyone is looking at you?
I love that dream.
That was
I love that dream.
all I could say was hello.
Oh my God.
And all I could say was, hello.
It's a sign.
What's this? This is from Seattle.
So I mailed your letter.
Yo, the best friend is always doing the heavy
For
lifting.
your letter, it was great. You sound neat. Sleepless in Seattle.
MFEO.
Made for each other.
It's like texting language. It's like email.
It's like a little clue.
LOL. Laugh out loud.
What about the letter?
It means nothing. It was written before I went out there. Before the hoe.
The hoe.
The only thing is, she didn't look like a hoe. She looked like somebody we would have been friends with.
It's because it's classy motherfucking Rita Wilson, that's why.
Well, I mean, there's really just the one.
Victoria.
Mm.
You don't like Victoria?
She laughs like a
Hate
hyena.
Victoria.
Is this true?
It's true.
No. Now he's obsessed with this one woman who wrote me.
You serious?
Yeah, she wants to meet me at the top of the Empire State Building.
On Valentine's Day.
This is a real sister film to You've Got Mail.
She's gonna meet him at the top of the Empire State Building. Only she got hit by a taxi.
This
and
is the movie?
Waited and waited.
The Cary Grant movie?
And it was that she's crippled. And he's too proud to find out why she doesn't come. I forget why, but oh, it's so amazing when he comes to see her. He doesn't even notice that she doesn't get up to say hello. And you think that he's just gonna walk out the door and never know why. She's just lying there, you know, like on the couch with this blanket over her shriveled little legs. And
Well, you were right.
and he kind of just, they know, and then they hug, and it's...
That's a chick's movie.
I would say
This performance.
What kind of... It is easier to be killed by a terrorist than to find a husband after the
That
age
is
of 40.
absolutely untrue.
It feels true, but...
Honey, right.
I'm telling them you're 12 so you can fly unaccompanied and the stewardess won't carry you around and stuff like that. Are you crazy? Who'd believe I'm 12? If it's in the computer, they believe anything. Are you
True.
sure?
Feels as if you're coming back from wherever you were.
I'm shook.
I am.
They spend the whole movie not together.
I was just-
We need a third part in the Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks sphere. Someone needs to write something for them. And they need to be together the whole movie, please and thank you.
You know what it was? It was like Kismet, but not, if you see what I mean.
Kismet but not?
Yeah.
I know that box, fam. Plus they're in Tiffany. Chanel.
Walter.
Had he not given her
was
a
my
ring
mother's.
before?
You see what I mean? There are people who would like a relationship to be full of surprises, but I am not one of those people.
I don't know, girl.
I don't care what you do!
Good, fine.
I'll tell you what I'm doing this weekend. I'm getting laid. 1990s, and nobody's getting laid. I'm the only man in America who was getting laid this weekend, and I haven't been laid that much. 6 girls in college, maybe 7. How long you been standing there?
Forever. This is the one I like.
He's like, I picked
Jonah,
out my new mom.
Fact is, you're not
Figure
gonna
it out.
like any woman because it isn't.
I'm not leaving till you say yes.
God, this kid is good. Look at that performance in that close-up.
New York. He's on his way to New York.
What? How?
United 597.
Damn.
You're welcome. Can I take this for you? No.
Great seat. Looks really cushy. Is that an economy flight? It looks really nice.
What you gonna do when you get up there? Spit off the top?
No. I'm going to meet my new mother.
I wonder if she goes. Annie has no reason. Or she did get a response back. Huh. Not that much time left, you guys. They're gonna meet in like the last minute of this movie. Just like in You've Got Mail. I mean, meet officially. Like they're gonna know it was each other. Why do we like this format so much? Wow. That they're gonna break it off.
You okay?
We knew it had to happen, but wow. That's heavy. Just hand it back. Walter.
Look.
Aww. Yo, they just broke off an engagement on Valentine's Day. Cursed.
Who needed a sign?
Walter,
She needs a sign.
I have to go.
She doesn't believe in signs. Now she starts going for the signs.
Jonah! Jonah!
Dad!
Jonah!
Dad! Sign me up for this cheese, you guys. Sign me up for the cheese. I love it.
Are we all right? I mean, so far, have I done anything really stupid?
No.
Have I screwed it up for the both of us?
No.
Oh. Oh.
That's so sweet.
There's someone I was supposed to meet. He's probably not there, but if I don't at least look, I'll always wonder about it.
Cary Grant, right?
Know that movie?
Satisfying. Satisfying. Gotta hear it.
Hey, maybe when we get home, we'll get a dog.
Okay.
You don't need a mom. We'll get you a dog.
Wouldn't you like that?
We'll name him Skip. It's so not romantic if they meet down in the lobby. So, they have to come back up, my friends. And, I wonder what it's gonna be. You know, maybe they forgot something. Tell me his backpack's there. Yes, 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 yes. I see something. I see something on the floor. That's right. They have to come back. She just picks up a package, starts manhandling it. Woman handling it.
I left her by the telescope.
It's me. It's Annie. Say it.
You're Annie?
Yes. They gotta fulfill the movie. So, is there a kiss up here?
We better go.
Kiss? No? Yes? Okay, alright. Now I need them to kiss, or I need a time jump. So we can get to the kiss and it's not weird. She's gonna be like, you won't believe this, but I was like engaged 15 minutes ago.
It's so important to make
Happy. The song.
one
It's nice to meet you.
smile that cheers you.
Okay, but I need a little more. Ugh, it is beautiful though. The goosebumps. Come on though. We're not gonna get a kiss. Still satisfying. Satisfying script. Damn. I wanted like 1 year later. This soundtrack is like hits, love song hits. Okay, you guys. Wow, Sleepless in Seattle. I've now seen it very bittersweet because I really do feel like that's closing a chapter on on a little Nora Ephron arc, on a Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan arc. Most definitely see how it's kind of a companion film, I think, to You've Got Mail. I see a lot of the same parallel plot points. Yeah, I mean, very, very sweet film, super earnest. Really could be a story about a father and a son, to a story about grief. You know, doesn't have to really fit totally in that rom-com sphere. I know it's considered one, and I would consider it one, but yeah, it's just like way more earnest of a time. The really earnest Tom Hanks is there. I mean, I just wrote rom-com soundtrack. Performances, next level. The kid is so good. Tom Hanks is always really earnest and just good and sweet. Rita Wilson kills it in this. And it's just such a satisfying script. I mean, come on. The movie that they're like obsessed with, they're gonna act out that movie in real life. The tying up of like the apple and the apple. I look for that kind of stuff. Like, I think a screenplay is so satisfying when it can drop something in Act 1 and like bring it all back around town in Act 3. It's not that hard to do, you know, you just gotta drop it and tie it up. Drop it, pick it up again, play with it in Act 2, tie it up in Act 3. And I enjoyed that. Let's move on to some trivia. The scene between Tom Hanks and Victor Garber crying over the movie The Dirty Dozen was completely improvised during the take. Cute. We love improv. Let's go find that. Rita Wilson is Tom Hanks' sister. In real life, it's his wife. Oh, very cool. Tom Hanks simultaneously did voice work for the character of Woody in Toy Story during his days off from filming this movie. Wow. Toy Story came out in 95. Came out in 93. Toy Story was in the works for a while. So this, You've Got Mail, Joe versus the Volcano. I think... Wow, I can't compare them. I think I like this one better than You've Got Mail, but I don't really want to compare them. But I like how in You've Got Mail they're together the whole movie, like going head to head, because I want that, but they're like fighting. And in this one, I like how they're like in love, like they're meant to be. Gary Marshall was originally slated to direct. Oh, for his performance in this film, Tom Hanks was nominated for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical at the Golden Globes. At the same ceremony, he won the award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Drama for Philadelphia. That was this year. Nicole Kidman was considered for the role of Annie Reed. I could have guessed this, but rest assured, people, there are no Black Widow spiders in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, cool. Nora Ephron has a voice cameo. When Meg Ryan's character is in the kitchen in the middle of the night listening to the best of radio callers, the caller Disappointed in Denver is voiced by Ephron. Ugh. Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks only share approximately 2 minutes of screen time together. My one critique of this movie, my one criticism. Okay, so in addition to on-location shooting, which we could guess that looks really like Seattle, many interior house scenes were filmed in Seattle, including scenes that took place in Baltimore and New York City. Sets for the movie were constructed in old hangars at Sand Point Naval Air Station, a decommissioned naval base in North Seattle. The final meeting between Sam and Annie was filmed on a Seattle set that had been made up to look like the observation deck of the Empire State Building. I could have guessed this in that moment, that this wasn't the real observation deck. The song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, plays after the call ends in Sleepless in Seattle. The song is again played in the 1998 film You've Got Mail, also starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. This time it is played at the end when they both go to the garden. It's not a rom-com if Somewhere Over the Rainbow doesn't play. And I did want to know, what is the Cary Grant movie that they're modeling after? You guys probably know this. I probably look stupid. The movie is An Affair to Remember from 1957. A man and a woman have a romance while on a cruise from Europe to New York. Oh, it's about travel. Despite being engaged to other people, Meg Ryan in this, both agree to reunite at the top of the Empire State Building in 6 months. However, an unfortunate accident keeps her from the reunion. He fears she is married or does not love him anymore. Sad. Sleepless in Seattle, Rita Wilson's Affair to Remember speech. Rita Wilson kills it in that speech. Oh, this is like the story of how that scene went down. Okay, so while this monologue moment for Rita Wilson's character was penned by Efron and her sister Delia, Wilson tells Entertainment Weekly she brought her own spin to the scene, improvising at the very end of the monologue about how Grant looks at the painting and looks at Care, and they know and they hug. Wilson says she's also incredibly proud that her moment of inspiration led to Tom Hanks and Victor Garber to do the little improv of their own riffing on The Dirty Dozen. Well, you've seen my reaction to Sleepless in Seattle from 1993, so let me know. Do you like this movie? What do you think? What do you think of it in terms of Hanks, Meg Ryan movies? Like, where does it stack up for you? I have a hard time comparing them. I really almost don't want to. So, I don't know. Do it for me. Yeah. If you want more from me, definitely hit the link in the description box below for my Patreon information. If you wouldn't mind, give this video a like and subscribe if you're considering it. It really, really helps the channel, helps me acquire brand deals and just like keep this all going. It's a juggling match, to say the least. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. And on that note, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not gonna eat. You don't like when I stray from the formula, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. And what I'm gonna do is go to bed because it is 12:25. Ooh, you see my camera? 12:25.